Hi everyone, I welcome you all. In the previous online class, we learned about verbs and types of verbs, which were being verb, possessing verb, and action verbs. In today's online class, we will learn about object of a verb and about transitive and intransitive verbs. To find out object of a verb, first step is to find out verb of the sentence. The second step is to find subject of the sentence. And then finally, we will find object of the sentence. Remember, the subject and object of a sentence will be noun. The object is a part of the predicate. The object answers the question formed with what or whom and the verb. Now, let's look at few sentences in order to understand this. Ruchi likes ice cream. First, we will look for verb of the sentence. So, verb in this sentence is likes. Now, we will look for the subject of the sentence. So, subject of the sentence is Ruchi. Here, we can ask, what does Ruchi like? So, we will say ice cream. So, ice cream is the object of the verb likes. Let's look at another example. Monu wastes money. First, we have to identify verb. So, verb in this sentence is waste. Now, identify subject in this sentence. So, subject in this sentence is Monu. Here we can ask, what does Monu waste? So, the answer will be money. So, money is the object of the verb waste. I love Meena. Subject in this sentence is I. Verb in this sentence is love. So, object of this sentence is Rakesh. The principal praised Neha. Verb in this sentence is praised. Subject in this sentence is the principal. Here we can ask, whom did the principal praise? So, the answer will be Neha. So, Neha is the object of the verb praised. So, following these three rules, you can identify object in a sentence. Transitive verbs. Look at these sentences. Ruchi likes. Monu wastes. I love. The principal praised. Are these sentences complete? No, they aren't. The verb in these sentences require objects to complete their sense. So, a verb that requires an object to complete its sense is called a transitive verb. Remember, only doing verbs or verbs showing possession need objects. Intransitive verbs. Now look at these sentences. Mohan walked. Mary laughed. The child cried. The river flowed. These sentences are quite meaningful. The verb in these sentences do not require any object to complete the sense. So, a verb that does not require an object to make sense but makes good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. Incomplete verbs, complements. Now look at these sentences. John is. Anu seems. The father appears. The policeman looked. The verbs in these sentences are is, seems, appears, and looked. These verbs do not make complete sense by themselves, so they need some word or words to complete the sense. So, a word required to form a complete predicate is called complement to the verb. The verbs in these sentences do not express an action. They do not show possession also. So, we call them incomplete verbs. The word added to them to complete the meaning and to form a complete predicate is called complement to the verb. For example, John is sad. Anu seems happy. The father appears pleased. The policeman looked angry. Incomplete verbs are either the verbs showing being or verbs like seem, appear, look. So, in today's online class, we learned about object of a verb, transitive and intransitive verb, and incomplete verbs and complements.